Here's 3 things that you need to know about the NED TRD setup before you get on the water this summer. Let's get started. So I already know that this isn't going to be some of y'all's favorite bait. Just like the Senko, a lot of people don't like to slow down and fish this way, and trust me, I get it, I'm one of those people, but hear me out. This bait not only catches numbers of fish, it catches big fish, and it's really good whenever those water temps start to warm up. We get past the spawn and the post spawn, and we're looking at high 70s, low 80-degree water temps. The NED TRD setup can be absolutely lethal. The first thing I have for y'all is going to be your line setup. For me personally, I like a nice high-vis 20-pound braided line for my main line, and for my leader, I like a nice 8 to 10-pound cigar fluorocarbon. The reason I pick cigar is I just think that it does a little better. I haven't had as many breaks with it as I have with other brands, and I think the InvizX gives it a really natural look. It's a nice light line, and I think it works good in the water. The second thing I have for y'all is going to be your Ned and your weight selection. For me personally, I like to keep it as light as possible. If I can get by with a 16th ounce or something lighter than that, I'm going to stick with a 16th ounce. Now, obviously, if current's heavy or something like that and you can't effectively get your bait to the bottom, I will go a little bit heavier, but I try to keep my weight selection as light as possible. Whenever it comes to the Ned head that I select, I like the Blue Rock Nasty Ned. It has a really sharp hook, it's high quality, it's locally made in Ohio, and it's a great Ned. I think it does a great job, and I've not had a lot of misses with it because of how sharp the hook is. And the third thing I have for y'all is where to fish it at. So for me personally, I like to fish this thing near gravel bars, rocky points, stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, I know that this bait can work good near cover and isolated cover, and I know you can Texas rig and do all sorts of crazy things with it, but for me personally, I think that this bait absolutely shines whenever you can find like a rock flat or a gravel bar or a primary, secondary point that has a hard bottom and drag this thing along the bottom, especially if you have like a nice crawfish color, something like that, and you're dragging it near where crawfish are. I think personally to me, that's where the bait shines the most. Again, don't get me wrong, you can use this bait in a lot of places, but it works really good near hard cover. I really hope that helped, and I really hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like and subscribe button. I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next video.